You cannot go here every round, man! Oh my god, it worked again. You suck! What are you doing? Don't do that! Don't peek it! Don't peek it! What are you doing? What the fuck was that? It's the matchmaking. I lose because the matchmaking.
I think that this guy couldn't hit a toilet bowl if he was sitting down.
I mean, fair enough. What is up, boys? Welcome back to Spectating Nightmares, where we watch some of the worst Rainbow Six players in the world play the game, and we call them all terrible. As you can see, I'm still on my epic ski trip, which we do have videos out on the Coomrats channel. I will link it in the description if you want to see some of the ski adventures that I've been on, which have been pretty fun. Moral of the story today, we're watching Gamer Jones. What a name. Silver 2 PCNA, playing on Clubhouse, who mains Glaz. This is already one of the worst things I've ever heard. Every game is literally team never uses comms, rarely pings anything, blah, blah, blah. Whiny, 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 whine. Stop crying, boy. All right, weaknesses is matchmaking. This guy's in silver because of matchmaking, guys. Do we believe it? No, we don't. Okay. I used to be plat. Oh, okay. I feel like I deserve plat or above when I actually play and not mess around. Then you would be in plat. Let's keep this in mind, guys. Let's keep this in mind. You would be in plat if you were a plat player, okay? The thing about Glaz is, like, he is situational and also kind of relies on teammates unless you're really, really efficient with the smoke grenades. If you're in silver, I'm guessing that that's probably not the case. So, drone for spawn peaks. I don't hate this as long as you, like, move it and pick it up once the round actually starts. Otherwise, you're just wasting a drone. I'd rather you, honestly, if you're not going to pick this up, rather just drive it in and actually find the site and figure out what's going on so that you could potentially pick a better operator for the job. Because the truth is, Glaz probably isn't the best guy for the job right here. Alright, dropped it off. Hopefully he goes pick it up. Don't want to waste too much time, though. Watching for... What is that guy doing? Okay. Gonna say watching for spawn peak. Okay. Alright, we gotta pick up the pace, man. It's been 20 seconds, and you're, like, crouch walking around outside and missing the default cam. This is not plat gameplay. I just want to point out, it's been 30 seconds, and I haven't seen an ounce of plat gameplay yet. You didn't pick up the drone, you're baiting on their pal, so achieving nothing, and your teammates are already in the building dying. So what are you doing to help the team? Oh my god, he just got that. There's no way. There's no way he just sniped that guy. Okay, that guy's a moron, but hey, if you're gonna bait, you'll get kills on people that shouldn't be doing what they're doing. Like, why are they doing this? This is something they shouldn't be doing. So you're capitalizing off the fact that the other team is bad, not actually doing plays that are good. And that's something I always kind of preach is like, you don't want to rely on the other team being so dumb and so bad that they're peeking into these absolutely like unwinnable gunfights to get you kills. Baiting on the roof is not achieving anything for your team and you're actually doing nothing. You're just being an active participant. This is saying, hey, I hope my teammates are good enough to do all the work because I'm going to sit here doing nothing the entire round. And as you can see, that's what's happened so far. I'm glad you finally left there, pal. You know, it could be worse. You could be sitting there for another minute. But you want to establish map control, guys. We've said this a million times. Get in the map, get the control, and use the control to get kills, make plays, and win the round. Doing this, it's absolutely insane behavior. Insane behavior. You're not going to hit this guy if he swings your line. Your line's just dead if this guy swings them because you're not going to land that shot because that is a near impossible shot unless you're, like, extremely lucky. So you can see your team's literally in the site. You need to hop in. You need to get in with them. You need to help your team. Help your team. They're in the site. Help your team. Do something. Oh my god. These guys are morons. Oh my god. He's sniping bricks from Narnia. Server window. Peek would kill you at any point here too because you guys never took server control, but you're just going to risk it and sit on the windows, which is insane. The fact that any of this worked and the fact you have any kills is nuts. But... you know, at least you didn't whiff. Could be worse. You could have whiffed all your shots. So far, the Glaz has done nothing, by the way. You could have done all of this with an AR. The Glaz is really only promoting you to hold these really long angles that are actually really, really silly to hold and actually just hurting your own team and yourself. Yeah, this should be a winnable round one. Good job. The only thing you really need to worry about in that post plant is the server window because it's the only spot you can technically die from. Plus, he has to defuse. So if you just stay alive and watch the server window, then wait for the defuse tick, you pretty much guarantee to win the round. If that guy slams you, then it's kind of on you because he can win that 1v2 and then you could lose the round and then you'd be like, oh, my team sucks. But realistically, you could have been the guy that made you win the round. So keep that in mind. Okay, you cannot go here every round, man. Oh my god, it worked again. You suck! He blames the matchmaking and then does that. What is that? If you're gonna pick Glaz, you can't miss every single shot on a guy that's not moving. This guy's vaulting through a rotate. He is literally a target that is not moving. And you miss. Unacceptable! Look at all the, like, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. sitting outside the building for a minute is a mistake. You guys need to understand that. I know there's a lot of you that think like, oh, but he's getting kills and it's working because the other team's bad. But you have to understand that it's not going to work forever. This only works up to a point, and clearly that point is silver gold. Silver or gold. Once you get past that, people are going to stop peeking you. It's going to be hard to hit the shots because they're going to start quick peeking. You're never going to get champs sitting like that because you're not learning how to establish control and actually make plays off the control. And when you can't get control, you're running in at the end of the round and you're getting clapped unless your teammates are doing the work for you, like last round where they hopped into sight and gathered all the control. So you've got to do it. You got to be the guy that does that yourself if you want to get better at this game. All right, he's droning. He's taking some space now, it looks like, which is good. Just drop down. You know he's there. You could smoke and drop into a smoke if you wanted. He could still pre-fire because he'll see you dropping, but at least it's doing something. Or he just looks away, or he just forgets that you're there. That's crazy too. I mean, not using any utility yet again. These guys are bricks. Okay, any player above silver looks over there when his teammate dies, and that doesn't work. I just want to point that out, is you're capitalizing off a lot of really dumb plays by the other team and not really actually doing anything good. Okay? Like, yes, you're 5-0, but you got to make good plays. You got to make good, smart plays if you want to get better at the game. Right now, you're relying on pure luck of the other team being bad enough to get you these kills. Now, break the Azami, smoke it off, and push into the site. Why? What are you waiting for? You're waiting for them to peek you and hope that they're going to peek into these angles. Stop hoping for the other team to be bad and start making solid plays. That is the biggest thing that I see in these matches. You guys you don't know how to gather map control. It's the same thing every time. Shoot the Azami, kill the guy red, smoke it off. Like, shoot the Azami, smoke in the site, walk in the smoke, peek the doorway, gather the control, pull out the SMG, do anything but what you just did right there. And then you may have win that round, right? And do it before your teammates die, and that's even higher chances that you win the round because they're looking in multiple directions because you're not the only one alive. So from what I've seen right now, this is chronic baitery at its finest, and one of the easiest ways to be hard stuck in your rank, which for you happens to be silver. I think that's probably because your aim is like, it's like, okay. Like, your aim's okay. Like, if you're going to play like this, you have to have the greatest aim in the world because you need to kill every single person that you see. Otherwise, you're going to miss that opportunity, and then you're going to be completely useless. Again, just not getting any map control. Again, what are you achieving right now? You got to always ask what you're actually achieving. Holy fuck. Hey, great kill. That was actually a good kill. You know, you saw the line scan, you shot through the window, you acted. That was action right there. That's what we like to see. Good job. See, guys, that can be nice. You guys do good things. That's good. However, you probably should have been in the building at that point gathering some control, but hey, you know, you got lucky there. You got lucky that he was on the stairs and he moved from the line scan, and you made the right play. This is good. I like this. Yeah, making an entrance to the site using the sniper rifle. So we got my boy Chris here. This is my fellow Coomrat. Go subscribe to the Coomrats channel. This guy just did a backflip. This guy was doing backflips out here the other day. It was crazy. So, Gamer Jones, not seeing many gamer activities so far, but I like the fact he's trying to get some control. Okay, dude, you clearly can't vault through this. If you get swung at any point here, you just die. So why not just back up, shoot one more piece out of the wall so you can vault through it instead of trying to navigate this clearly very, very difficult vault prompt. Okay, so it took 15 seconds, and luckily you didn't get peeked the whole time. That's okay. There's barbed wire. You don't actually know what you're pushing into here. Could be a shotgun around any of these corners. Very common for the dirt hold. So I would like to see you drone. You have 2 drones in the pocket. I'm not sure what you're doing. See, this is the thing. You could drone this, figure out it's clear in about 10 seconds of droning it, or figure out that this guy's here. Or you can waste 20 seconds and do it this way. Like, if you just drone that guy, you know he's there, and you can smoke and push him and kill him either way. Luckily, like, this guy's a moron. Is this the same guy from last round that wasn't paying attention? This guy literally just looks like he's an AI bot. Like, it looks like you're playing the AI bots Clubhouse playlist right now, which is fine because you're in silver. It's just you can't do this in higher ranks. If you want to win at higher ranks and be a higher rank, you have to be able to beat players who are better than the current players you are playing, which you can't do if you play like you're playing silvers all the time. Does that make sense? What do you think about this gameplay?
I think that this guy couldn't hit a toilet bowl if he was sitting down.
I mean, fair enough. All right, so yeah, your teammates again have made all the moves. I mean, you did get the 1 kill, or you got the 2 kills. The one was because the guy was really bad. The other one was because you got lucky that the guy's in the spot. I like the smokes on the plant. You know, that's good. Cover the plant. These guys are awful! Oh my gosh! I like the smokes, but like you gotta be aware of what's going on. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, but the sense wall's on the ground, so it's just a bug from the spectating. No, it's not. Look at where their sense wall is. Look at this. This thing is going to the right, and this guy came through here. This guy could clearly see this guy. If he had any... He literally could just kill him right now and win the round, or shoot you, but he doesn't even see you. This is nuts. That's actually insane. Okay, so yeah, okay, so you're in silver, but I think this game you may have been playing coppers, because that can happen. Okay, so yeah, that was literally some of the worst attacks I've ever seen. I'd highly recommend getting off Glaz, playing someone who can gather more map control a lot easier. If you want to play like a Glaz style op, like play Grim, play like Ying, you have the smoke still, but you can still make the aggressive plays with Gandels to gather map control. You could honestly just play like Thermite, and even just opening walls for your team is going to help your team more than sitting out in the middle of like Narnia, essentially doing nothing and just hoping that people peek you. You could do that with literally any operator, by the way. You don't have to play Glaz to do that, and clearly you may have actually had a better chance of getting more kills if you did it with someone else, like that Legion on that one round who vaulted through. Like if you had an AR, you probably would have killed them instead of the Glaz rifle. Okay, this is crazy, but I don't hate it. This is like a fine spawn kill. However, you did just get droned, so they know you're here, so this is kind of silly. If you didn't get droned, I'd say that's fine, but the fact you literally just got droned and then stuffed your face in a punch hole, if there's just one competent person that saw that drone, he just spawns there and pre-fires you through the wall because he can actually see you through that punch hole before you can see him. So that, again, was a silly play. It's a good spawn kill, but it's a silly play once you know you're drone, because you could literally hear the drone bouncing around, and your teammate shot it like half a second earlier. Check the cams maybe, like figure out where they're at. Just relying on like pure audio right now, there could be guy lounge. You don't know where they could be, because they could have entered anywhere around the map right now. You obviously know this guy's here, you heard it, which is great. That's fantastic. But again, you're just not holding anything important. Like you're not doing anything to help the team. Your team is on the bait. Oh, you guys are gym. Sorry, my bad. I thought you guys were basement. This is actually not bad. Holding garage here is not bad. You can peek rafters, you can peek the guy's CC. The only real problem is this guy already walked in. Like this guy's already taking up con control. Like they're already in con and logi, and you're not really doing much. If you can hold this breach, you can just kill them as they walk in. Good pick, great, fantastic. Love the punch holes. I like this. I like this. Now you have to go back to site though, because if they just start pushing site now, knowing one of you is off site, it's a 4v2 on site. And your teammates are gonna get absolutely clapped. So you need to. It's a 4v1 if they know Goyo's down here too. And as you can see, yeah, they're in the site. They have the whole entire bomb site. They just need to plant the bomb. So what are you achieving? Again, the Tubero pick, just doing absolutely nothing. What are these doing? The Tuberos are doing nothing at all there. So it's okay to roam, but you need to hold control, like them pushing through con. But as you can see, they pushed through con, they took site, they killed everyone, they plant the bomb, now you're fucked. So if you can actually hold that construction side, that CCTV side, and stop them from pushing in, or maybe reinforce it, use your Tuberos to slow them down, peek the windows, have a little bit more actual hard control of the map that allows you to actually stop them from doing this, then you'll have a lot more success. But right now you're saying, oh, my teammates all died, they sucked, I got my kill. But realistically, your teammates died because you didn't hold the thing that you were supposed to while playing over there. So it could be better. It could be better. I know you're 9-2. I know you got all the kills, and you're thinking, I've got all the kills. My team sucks. But it's not about that. It's never about the kills. I gotta say this every time. It's not about the kills, guys. All right, so I'm hoping you actually freeze the main breach this time, because they did come through the jacuzzi breach as well, which you did not use your freezes to slow down the time. So again, utility usage would be great. It looks like you're going to here. Fantastic. Why didn't you do this last round? Why? I'm just so confused. Please tell me you know how to time it right, though. It's 12 seconds, by the way. Very nice. Perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. See, this is how I like to see the game being played here. You're helping the team. How are you helping the team here? Because if they can't get the main breach, this guy's being useless, and your teammates aren't getting shot from multiple angles, okay? You're protecting the guy in rafters. You're protecting the guy top red. He can focus red stairs. These guys can focus con, because they don't have to worry about the main breach being open right now. That's why this is a good play. That's why this is smart, and that's why you should continue to play this way. But the breach is going to open any second. So yes, get out. Very nice. I would leave just a second sooner, because they could hot breach the breach technically, could sprint in off that breach and annihilate your entire team. Might be a play worth trying yourself, just based off how your teammate reacted to the breach, which was nobody gave a single shit that it opened and nobody looked at it. So if you're on attack, maybe just sprinting in through there, hitting an aggressive site take might actually be the play, because again, nobody was paying attention to the fact that that was even a possibility. Kind of crazy. Holding con here. See, another thing here is you have not checked a single cam the whole game, and if you did, you would know kind of where they're pushing. And right here, you have a Melusi con. You have a Thorn Trap con. They literally cannot push into this door without you knowing ahead of time. So if you just kind of had a general idea of what's already being watched with what utility, you wouldn't actually have to watch this at all, and you wouldn't be wasting your own time. Instead, you can watch the breach that they could walk through literally any time, or the garage stairs they could walk up any time, or this window that they could hop in any time, and you could actually watch something that's preventing the other team from winning the round. But instead, you're like, I'm gonna just watch shit that's covered, and this guy's horrible. Nice kill. I mean, hey, nice kill. That's fine. I mean, you technically did watch Silver win over there, and you know the Thorn's here, so that's not a horrible play. But now that your Thorn's in a gunfight, you should go help him, right? You know the Thorn's fighting this guy. Oh, yeah, she killed him, so you're fine. You know this guy's breach. Don't peek the breach. Don't peek the breach. He could be on the barrel. He could be on a head glitch on the barrel, and you could get slammed. What are you doing? Don't do that. Don't peek it. Don't peek it. What are you doing? What the fuck was that? It's the matchmaking. I lose because the matchmaking. No, you lose because you just threw a C4 at nothing. Okay, you know he's breached. Don't peek it. Wait for him to walk in, because he will slam you. If he's on the rappel, he slams you. Luckily, he sucks. That breach rappel is so powerful. Use it on your attacks. So open up the breach, play the rappel. You get people like Gamer Jones peeking it, thinking they're the best, going 11-2, making the stupidest plays of all time. You get free kills easily. Nice try from that Thermite, honestly. Using the smoke to push in, that was smart. Good reaction to push in off that smoke. Well played, well played. Pushing off the other team's utility and making plays off their utility, repositioning right there, it's a great play. But again, you have no idea where this guy is. You guys have no barbed wire on the stairs. Good work. Nice. Good cleanup on the round there. That was perfectly played. As soon as that smoke popped, everything from there was pretty much perfectly played. Outside the fact that they could be Raptors, you didn't check Raptors, and just like a bit more awareness of where they could actually be would be good. But overall, not too bad. That was the best round yet. You know, used all the tuberos. That was plat gameplay. That was plat gameplay that round. Okay. Outside of peeking the breach and having a bit of lack of awareness, that was like plat gameplay. Okay, plat emerald. I mean, we could even push that into emerald gameplay right there if we take away those little mistakes. So honestly, not bad. That's the first time I'm satisfied with the gameplay here, and that was Silver gameplay, keep in mind. So there is the promise, there is the potential to be plat if you turn all the other rounds into that, which is kind of difficult because that's you're 1 for 5, you know, you're 1 for 5. So not, you know, could be worse. Let's see if he uses his utility this round. If you use your utility this round, I'll give you a high five right now. I'll fist pound the camera and send that bitch launching, okay? Don't reinforce that. Don't reinforce this. That's bad. You make some footholds there, you're good to go. Oh, what's up, Kyle? You want to say good day to the people?
What's up, people?
This is my friend Kyle.
Can they see me right now?
Yeah, it's a recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you don't reinforce this and make full holes here, I mean, this should be a rotate. Like, this whole setup is completely terrible, obviously. I mean, we can take a look here. No rotates blue. I mean, if I'm on attack, I'm taking this. I'm slaughtering the entire team. I'm pushing through oil, taking site, killing everyone, playing the bomb, winning the round. Like, that's the easiest push of all time. Drone garage, check if it's clear, drop oil pit, just push down. It's all direct fights, and then you just walk into bomb site. I mean, maybe check the door for cap cans. And you walk in there, clap, 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 clap. Throw some Candelas as well. Oh, Ying. Ying, baby. More Ying gameplay. This is a good angle. I mean, you are probably going to pick them off. You don't have a rotate to sight. They could drop kitchen hatch. Like, there's just so many issues with this setup, which makes it difficult. So if you were to play someone besides Tubero, who is really not doing much on the site at all, especially the way you're playing him, then you could technically set up the site. Yeah, and there it is. I mean, you just miss. Like, you just miss. Now they have all the control, and now you're going to get clapped. Like, I can't see you win this round unless you land the C4 and get a double kill. But yeah, no. Of course, you stick it to the wall by accident. And there you go. They take blue, they walk in the site, they slaughter the team, and they win the round. That is the problem with having no rotates, people. That's why you want to pick an operator who can do the job better than Tubero. You pick it for the gun, and then you can't even kill him. Silly, silly, silly boy. All right, so we're 1 for 6 now on rounds that I'm proud of, which means Papa Pox is not too proud right now. Reinforce, do something. Why are you AFK, man? It's overtime. This is where you should want it the most. I mean, I'm just hoping you play this round the same way you did the last round, and we'll be good. As long as you play this like you did last time, this should be a win. Like, this should theoretically go pretty well. They're good with the tubs. I doubt they'll counter you. We're in silver. They're probably going to do the exact same thing and just hope it works again, which is a classic silver mindset, which is fine. You know, that most of the time that will work in silver because people don't know really how to counter and stuff. So let's see it. Let's do it again. Maybe check the cameras like once in your entire life. That will also help you rank up. Just knowing where they spawn and what push they're doing because you know where they've spawned is going to help you rank up so much. You haven't checked the cameras a single time on defense. How are you supposed to know what's going on? You say your teammates don't communicate, but you have all these tools you could use to have information. Like, yes, your teammates don't communicate, but why would you sacrifice the rest of your information that you can gather by yourself by just not checking a camera ever? Okay, these guys are doing literally nothing, but you're holding an area that nobody is pushing because you didn't check the cameras. You don't know where they spawned. A little bit of a mistake, if you ask me, because you could have just went and froze this wall knowing they're pushing this way because you know that nobody's pushing CC. Oh my god, check the camps. But why are you doing it now, dude? Why are you doing it now? Okay, this curtain's blowing in my face. Okay, guys. Okay, I can see, don't worry. All right, now your whole team's getting slaughtered because, again, you are doing nothing. There's a guy outside garage, so why don't you try to kill him? Why don't you try to take the 1v1? You're in a 3v5. Getting a pick here would be big. Yes, yes, yes! Hey, let's go. Let's go. Smart play. You shot the drone, you relocated, and now you kill this guy, and they're acing the main wall, so you 2-bro it. You 2-bro the main wall, and then you go fight the guy in the garage door. You go 2-bro the... This guy I think this guy might have amnesia. I think he forgets that he has an ability every single round. And the one round that he does remember it, he just forgets. Oh, that wasn't in the main wall. What did he ace? Oh, he aced the con wall. Now your team's dead. Why? Because you didn't freeze the con wall, and they opened it, and they have so much pressure that they're killing your whole team. But if you rotated from checking the cams off the start of the round, you would be in a way better spot to actually help your team that entire round. You probably could have won the round if you just were in cash instead of garage. I'm going to hold this with my foot, because I can do that. So yeah, poor positioning. Poor positioning, I think, is the biggest thing here. Is just very, very poor positioning and not active positioning that's actually helping your teammates really ever, including the attacks. So attacks, you're baiting too much, not getting the ability, not taking good control. On defense, you're in spots that are actually not doing anything because you're not checking where they're pushing. So you need to position yourself by checking the cameras, see where they push, see what operators are bringing, counter their push by using your utility as 2-bro to stop them from opening stuff. And then you can hold that control longer, get the kills because they are forced to feed into doorways, and then you just can carry your team. You can go 13-4 all you want, but if the kills aren't actually winning you rounds, you're not going to win the game, and then you're just going to be stuck in silver forever, getting double digits every game, potentially, if you keep playing morons like you are right now. All right, Glaz again. Not a pick I would recommend. Once again, Glaz main silver, everyone. Oh my god, dude. Like, I get it. You're waiting for the wall to open. You're holding this. It's fine. Teammate almost died to a run out. That's fine. At least you reacted. You know, you can't always pick the right way. You can't always know everything. I'm not mad about that. Hopefully your teammates get the wall open, but it looks like they're doing invincible Cades, and you have a Cali instead of a Thatcher, who is not banned. Always bring the Thatcher over the Cali. Cali's such a horrible operator, as you can see right here. Can't open the wall because the Cali can't get the Cades. So why are you still on the repel? That's my question. If you guys can't open the wall because they're doing invincible Cades, why are you still sitting on the repel pinging the wall? Clearly the wall is not opening. Go somewhere else. You're not doing anything. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, you see, this should have happened 30 seconds ago when the first Cali went off and you realized that they had invincible Cades. If you guys don't know what those are, they're like these Cade claws here. There's one on this side of the wall and then one underneath the wall here on the next floor, and Cali just can't get them. And by the time we get back, we have Gamer Jones here doing literally nothing again. Still on the roof. Half the round gone because you sat on the rappel hoping that a breach that can't be opened would get open. Really? Really, man? This should be a freebie. Good drone. Good drone. Clap his cheeks. Wait, didn't you see him on the drone? Did you not? You did see him. You did see him, right? Maybe I just wasn't. I was thinking about other stuff. Luckily, your teammates are good, and they know how to make plays. They know how to take control, even when the walls don't get open. See how they're pushing stuff? See how they're taking space in the map? And you see how you're just sitting here kind of holding nothing? That is why you're winning rounds. It's because your teammates are making big plays, getting big space, allowing you to actually win these rounds. Now, you are holding one guy, which is fine if you were holding this angle the whole time, which you weren't, because you're kind of like fucking around looking every direction. But, I mean, you're holding him, but your teammate's trying to push here, so he's going to die too. Like, so it's not really your fault, but, like, at the same time, what's your plan? What's your plan if this guy doesn't peek you, you see? Like, this guy just decided not to peek you, and you didn't have a plan. You just kept sitting here holding it. Now, eventually, he does rotate, and you get the pick, but we got to be more proactive. You can't rotate. How many times are you going to try to rotate through a hole that is too small for your massive, thick skull, okay, dude? And by thick skull, I mean your operator's model is too big to get through there. Now, eventually, he did shoot it and get through, which is nice. I like the bait. I like the rappel bait. That's smart. I doubt he heard it because you're in silver and he's on the other side of the map. Check it. Go plant. Go plant or push, one of the two. You have no idea where he is because you don't know how to drone. You could win this. Oh my god. See, that guy played that horribly. If that guy just stays alive, you lose. You understand that, right? But hey, good work on the push. You could have planted or push. I don't hate the push. Would have been nicer if you knew exactly where he was. You guessed right. He didn't run away. You know, if he plays red there and he just runs away, you lose the round. So just a little too slow because you're spending most of the time baiting. But hey, good one, good clutch. You know, that's something you could pull off in silver, right? That's something you could pull off in gold. That's something you could even pull off in plat. So I'm just glad you decided to try and win there, which is, you know, hey, that's something to be proud of. That's something to be proud of. I'm not going to hate the whole time. So we're using mute, but we don't have the shotgun. Do you remember that round on basement where we had no rotate holes and they took blue and they took the whole site and slaughtered everyone and just completely clapped you? That could be prevented by making rotate holes where you can actually contest that space and contest what they're... What are you doing with the mute jammers, man? Just put them down, dude. Moral of the story is if you have the shotgun, you can make those holes that give your team the advantage. Your whole team, not just you, which helps your teammates actually do better. So if you want your teammates to do better, maybe do stuff that helps your teammates do better for them to actually play better. And at the end of the day, if you're playing completely solo and not doing a single thing to help your team ever, then you can't expect your teammates to just like be the best. You know, you can't expect them to just be awesome when you're just literally doing nothing to help them. And if you are going to play extremely solo, you have to be good at... Oh my god. If you are going to play solo, you have to be good enough to actually win the round solo and solo carry, essentially. And you are not skilled enough to do that at this moment in time, based on the way you've been baiting and your positioning. Insane peak. Good win. Good win on the gunfight. I mean, I don't hate that gunfight. I'm actually, that was good. You know, that was good. My question is, what, are you just bad with the SMG-11? Like, the SMG-11 is super good if you just practice with it. I'd recommend it, but, you know, the shotgun's just so good for sight setup. It's hard to show how good the sight setup is, how effective the sight setup is for assisting your team in actually winning. Just raw dogging it back into construction. That's a bold move. See, the trend I've noticed on your defenses is you really have no idea where these guys are 90% of the time. Like, you are just swinging stuff at random, essentially. This is what people mean when they say I can't play against lower ranked players because they're just so unpredictable. You're that guy because like what you're doing makes literally no sense to the point where it's like it's hurting you and helping you at the same time, and it's like rolling a dice on every single round and hoping that you win. So you did lose the game. You did go 16-5, but again, I would say only 2 rounds there were actually really solid gameplay out of you, like specifically. So if you can pick up the rest of the rounds, you'll win way more. Not too bad overall. Hope you guys enjoyed the Spectating air. Next time I will be at home when you see this. So last one of the trip. Go check out the Coom Rats. Peace out, boys.